Hello friends! So today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can eat like a queen on a beans and rice budget. I know it may sound difficult, but I promise you follow these tips and you'll be on your way to eating like a queen in no time with little cash. So number one is stop buying processed foods. I promise you the royals do not eat them, and you don't want to eat them either. They are going to just bust through your grocery budget, and you're not going to have any money. And let me tell you, those frozen meals or the pre-packaged meal kits, the mac and cheese, the hamburger helper, the ice cream, the store-bought cookies, all of those things, they're going to add inches to your waistline. They're going to make you feel even more hungry because they are packed full of MSG, and they are actually going to hurt your grocery budget. So stop buying them. I promise you, just doing that simple step of stop buying processed foods is going to help you significantly. Okay, number two goes along with number one. Start making homemade meals. Yes, we are talking fresh produce and fresh meats, and get rid of the processed foods. They are making you sick. Well, they're making society sick as a whole, number one. And eating like a queen, you know, you eat fancy food. It's really not that fancy. It's just basic food, homemade food. And you can do it too. Very easy to do. Eating like a queen is not difficult. It's really just eating simple foods, your protein, your carb, and a vegetable. That's really all you need to have a satisfying, nutritious meal. Also, this is key, use salt when you're cooking. If you are eating bland food, it is because you need salt and it will make it taste better. Processed food is packed full of salt. That is why it tastes so good. If you will use just a little bit of salt in your cooking, your food is going to taste so much better. Number four, use big flavors to achieve a satisfying meal. When you go to a fancy restaurant, a lot of times the dishes taste really good because they add really big flavor profiles to them. They use butter, they use bacon, they use onion, celery, and carrots. They use things like cilantro, big, robust herbs and spices to amp up the flavor to these dishes. This is really easy to do and actually really cheap. And if you just try to stick to simple recipes using big flavors, you're going to achieve a delicious meal that doesn't cost you very much. I have been to many wonderful restaurants by well-known chefs across the country, and I can tell you, the only difference between them and your regular diner type food is the quality of the ingredients and how they treat the ingredients. As you have seen probably across maybe New York, you might see Rooftop Gardens. Did you know that Buckingham Palace has their own garden? The White House has their own garden. These are proven facts that fresh food from your own backyard tastes better than what you can buy in the grocery store. So this spring and summer, plant your own garden. If you only have a little deck outside of your apartment, then do an herb garden with big, robust flavors like parsley and cilantro, mint, and basil. These really do amp up your dishes, and they do not cost hardly anything to grow. Okay, number 6, do not overcook your food. I know it sounds simple, but I know that so many people do it. And I have done it too. And let's face it, overcooked food just either tastes mushy or really dry. So if you want to eat royal type food, you want to get a simple meat thermometer where you can check the internal temperature of your meat to know when it is done. I do this with bone-in chicken breasts. A lot of times it can be hard and very easy to overcook chicken. But if you just really stick with 165 degrees of an internal temperature on your chicken, you will not overcook it. And it will be so moist and very, very delicious. Like those high-class restaurant quality chicken dishes. You can make them too by just getting a simple meat thermometer. And finally, let me just say that yes, even though I have had the privilege at eating at some wonderful restaurants, when I got married, my husband was in graduate school and I was providing most all the income, and that wasn't very much. And so I had to learn really quickly how to eat on this beans and rice budget, but still eat foods that I really enjoyed. And so I just want to encourage you. You can do it too. One summer, when bills were really high, we had a goal. Of course, there were only 3 of us, our baby, or our toddler at the time, and my husband and I. And we ate on $40 a week, every week for 4 months. And we didn't starve. And what we did is we grew a garden of what we could do, a small garden. We bought simple proteins like eggs, drumsticks, bone-in chicken meat that is a lot cheaper than the boneless. We ate ground meats that I stretched with shredded vegetables. And so those were our simple proteins. I also bought simple grains like brown rice, white rice, oatmeal, groats. These are simple proteins that are very cheap, and you can amp up the flavor with spices, a little bit of fruit, and they can be absolutely delicious. So when you are feeling like you are in a pinch, you have nothing fun to eat, you feel like, and everything is just not fun in the kitchen, then let me encourage you. Try these tips. I know they work. They've been proven in my own family and with friends that I have had that have tried them. They really do make you feel like a queen when you don't have a lot of money. So try these. I promise they will help you. You are going to feel empowered to serve delicious quality meals, and you can do it. You can. Stop saying that you can't. You can. So I'm Amy Guess at Eating Well, Spending Less. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video and follow me. Thank you.